The festive season is a time of joy for many across the world. Yet in Pakistan, it often arrives amidst a backdrop of struggles and threats, especially for the country's Christian minority. Despite these challenges, the celebration of Christmas in Pakistan brings a sense of resilience and hope. The Christmas celebrations last year, which came 4 months after the violent attacks on churches and Christian homes in Jaranwala, served as a stark reminder of both the hardships and the enduring spirit of the community. Christians in Pakistan face ongoing threats, discrimination, and violence, yet their unwavering faith continues to shine through, symbolizing their resilience in the face of adversity. Even though the country continues to face unrest, particularly with the rise of militancy and the threats posed to religious minorities, Christian Pakistanis remain resolute. Reverend Dr. Alfred Yaqub spoke candidly about the growing threat posed by militancy, sharing that although there is an ongoing concern over security, the churchgoers do not stop going to church. Instead, they take matters into their own hands, organizing additional security even as the government provides police and guards. We feel the environment of threat, and we don't know where the attack will come from, he explained. The uncertainty of the situation is compounded by growing parental concerns for the safety of children, especially when attending church or simply moving around the streets. Dr. Ira, another voice from the community, echoed similar worries, mentioning the repeated bomb blasts reported throughout the past year. These bombings, part of the broader rise in militant attacks across Pakistan, have led to over 450 fatalities, with many of the victims being security forces. Though officials dismiss these attacks as isolated incidents of terrorism, the threat remains a daily reality for many religious minorities, especially Christians. The resurgence of militancy attributed to the Taliban's takeover of Afghanistan has brought an added sense of vulnerability. On top of this, Pakistan's blasphemy laws, which human rights groups highlight as discriminatory, are often weaponized against religious minorities, including Christians. These laws make them targets in social disputes, exacerbating the risks already faced by marginalized communities. Within this context, the hardships faced by Christians are not just about religious intolerance, but also about socioeconomic struggles. A significant portion of Pakistan's Christian community belongs to the marginalized sweeper class, a group already grappling with poverty, rising inflation, and the absence of essential services like gas and electricity. Dr. Ira noted that the tough conditions of life for this community are akin to those faced by other poor classes in Pakistan, but the challenges are amplified by their minority status. Despite this, the Christian community continues to press forward, finding ways to celebrate the good things in life, no matter how challenging the circumstances may be. One such celebration is Christmas, which has become a symbol of unity, peace, and strength for Pakistan's Christians. The government, recognizing the significance of the occasion, has been supportive in its facilitation of the holiday, providing advanced salaries and leave for Christian employees, and ensuring heightened security around churches. Throughout major cities like Karachi, Islamabad, Lahore, and Peshawar, Christmas celebrations are a time of togetherness. Federal Finance Minister Senator Mohammad Ishaqdar, along with many other political figures, participated in Christmas events, cutting cakes with Christian employees and sending well wishes to the community. At the same time, NGOs held winter gift distribution ceremonies, and numerous companies and embassies took the opportunity to celebrate with their Christian staff. Despite the challenges faced, there is an undeniable sense of festive spirit in Pakistan's Christian communities. People decorate their homes, put up Christmas trees, and exchange gifts. Markets come alive with Christmas merchandise, and children are often seen dressed as Santa Claus, bringing cheer to the streets. Pastor Fahim Shahzad, the head of the Presbyterian Church, spoke about the spiritual significance of Christmas, calling it the happiest day of the year for Christians. People come to churches to attend prayers and participate in various functions, he said. I am thankful to God that people always express love, peace, and unity through these prayers. Although Christmas is officially celebrated as a government holiday on December 25th, it's also a day of personal importance. It coincides with the birthday of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder of Pakistan, making it a dual celebration of both national and religious significance. For Christians, the day is filled with prayer services, family gatherings, and a spirit of goodwill towards all, including their Muslim neighbors. Churches host midnight services, followed by Christmas morning worship, and then the celebrations continue with visits to relatives, feasting, and the sharing of joy. In some areas, recreational outings to parks, zoos, and seaside locations become part of the tradition, adding to the holiday's warmth and communal spirit. The Christmas season in Pakistan also serves as an opportunity to build bridges between religious communities. Christians often share cakes and sweets with their Muslim neighbors and exchange gifts. In return, many Muslim political parties send delegates to offer Christmas greetings. This reciprocal act of kindness fosters an environment of peace, even amidst the country's ongoing challenges. The tradition of mutual respect and cooperation is perhaps best illustrated by the growing participation of non-Christians in Christmas festivities. In recent years, more Pakistanis, regardless of their faith, have embraced Christmas celebrations, making it a more widely observed occasion. This trend has been especially visible among those in the diaspora and among those who have intermarried with non-Muslims. What was once a predominantly Christian celebration has now become a broader cultural event, with many Pakistanis taking part in the festive rituals, from decorations to gift exchanges. Interestingly, this growing popularity of Christmas is also tied to the country's rich cultural history. In Pakistan, Christmas is referred to as Bara Din or Vadda Din, meaning the big day, in Urdu and Punjabi respectively. The term was first introduced by Imam Din Shahbaz, who translated the Book of Psalms into Punjabi poetry. This connection to the country's cultural and linguistic heritage reflects how deeply integrated Christmas has become in the local traditions. But even as Christmas has gained broader popularity, the memories of past violence remain vivid. The brutal attacks in Jaranwala are a constant reminder of the fragility of religious harmony in Pakistan. Those who lived through the violence, like Sonam, still carry the trauma. Despite the ongoing recovery efforts and the government support in rebuilding the damaged churches, the fear lingers. Sonam, a resident of Jaranwala, shared her feelings of unease, saying, "We don't feel safe here. The fear that entered our hearts is still there. Any shouting in the street, everyone goes out to see what is happening because we are so scared. It's very hard to trust again." However, despite the painful memories, the Christian community in Jaranwala and across Pakistan is determined to rebuild their lives and restore a sense of security. With Christmas, they reaffirm their hope for a better future, a future in which peace, unity, and love transcend the divisions of the past. As Pakistan's Christians celebrate Christmas 2024, they do so with a sense of resilience, not just as a religious occasion, but as a symbol of unity, hope, and peace. They continue to pray for better days ahead, when harmony will replace division, and when every person, regardless of their faith, can live without fear. We hope that whatever has passed has passed. That is what we want. That is what we pray for, Sonam concluded, reflecting the collective sentiment of a community that continues to rise above its challenges.